Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm cooking, and I wanted to talk about something that I think is really important right now. Let me know if you guys can hear me. And if not, I'll go in another room. Hello, can you guys hear me? I am watching my friend's dog. D, what are you doing? Look at him. He's a Chihuahua rescued from Mexico. He's literally staring at chicken. Look at, he's not even like, look at him. He doesn't even realize, like, what is he doing? Focus. This is the focus you guys need on what you want in life. See that focus and determination? He's not looking away. He wants that chicken. And he is steadfast. He will do whatever he can. Watch, he's going to jump in just a second. Hold on. Oh! Well, what do you know? That's the determination. That's the grit that you guys need, that we need right now. I wanted to talk about something. I was on a podcast this morning and we were talking about, first of all, hello everyone. Is he an Aries? I don't know what he is, but he's a Chihuahua rescued from Mexico. So he's like next level. He's a next level Chihuahua. He's hilarious. But anywho, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. This epidemic that's happening right now on the planet around unworthiness, insecurity and unworthiness. And if you've been feeling unworthy or insecure, unworthiness is this weight, this heaviness that you don't deserve. Somebody else will do it better than you. You can't because of ... It's a pretty powerful belief system that's not true. And it's running rampant right now for so many of us, and it's getting more intense. And one of the reasons that I believe this is so is our social media apps. This idea that it is that we have access to all this information, right? And all this knowledge and all of these, people sharing all this stuff. And I mean, on one level, it's like, it's miraculous because we can access people from all over the world and you get all this information that perhaps you wouldn't have had 15, 20 years ago. But here's the flip side. Here's what I want you to pay attention to if you are experiencing bouts of heavy unworthiness, comparison, insecurity. The more that we consume information on social media, the more you scroll, right? The higher the probability of you feeling inadequate, insecure, judgmental, and comparing yourself. It sneaks up on us in a way that is so detrimental to our own capabilities of creating the life we want. All it takes is 15 minutes of scrolling on a social media app and you'll feel like shit. And you'll be comparing yourself. You'll be like, I should be doing it that way. I should be doing it this way. I should sound like this. I should sound like that. Or whatever. I don't know. They're living a life they live and my life that they love and my life sucks or whatever it is, right? Just comparison. They're traveling. They have the love of their life. They're happy. They've got it all figured out. They have money. I don't freaking know, right? Whatever it is. And it's the biggest detrimental mind fuck right now on our planet because it is consumed. So it's like a food, right? Dee, I'm on a call. You want to say hi to the people? Say hi. Where are you? Say hi to the peeps. Can you guys see him? Where is he? Say hi to the peeps. You guys just got like a view of. Say hi. You want to say hi? Say hi. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. What are you doing? He's like, Lori, what are we doing? Why are we doing this to me? Don't. Look at him. What is he doing? Oh my God. He doesn't need to go out. He's hilarious though. Okay, hold on. I was making pasta, but I really wanted to talk about this, you guys. So give me a second while I go sit in my desk and have this dog bark. Okay, here's what I want to remind you. Dee, honest to God, you should see this dog. There's a reason I don't have dogs. Oops, hold on, you guys, sorry. Okay. Here's what I want to remind all of us, all right? If you're comparing yourself, if you are feeling unworthy, if you are feeling like you're not good enough, if I don't care what it is that's in your mind that you have let consume you, this time right now on the planet, this energy that we are in, this human body that we're in, this moment that we're in requires you to literally say, if I don't choose a different way of seeing this life, if I don't choose a different way of looking at myself and looking at what I want in life, nothing's going to change. This energy is like fucking roar. Like, get up, choose something different, and make action in your life. Because what you believe, hold on a second. Please pause while I open this. What you believe, okay, about yourself, if it is stopping you from creating the life you want, it's not fucking true. Excuse my language, and sorry if there's children watching. It's not true. Anything that you believe in your mind that is stopping you from stepping into and creating the life you really want, like, what do you really want? What's in your heart? What's your desire? What's your greatest desire right now? Right? And is it love? Is it a job? Is it doing your work here? Is it moving? I don't care what it is. Nothing is too big for your soul to walk you into. Nothing. Nothing. We are allowing these limiting beliefs that we have held most of our lives, that our parents have told us, that the systems have told us, that the government has told us, that school has told us, that we can't have what it is that we desire. It's too difficult. It's too hard. You turn on these apps and you're watching all these other people doing all these things, and who are you to do it also? I don't care. This planet is way too big. It has a capacity for billions of people to do what they came here to do. All of us. There is a signature within your soul, a signature, a stamp, an absoluteness of what you came here to experience, whether it's this beautiful love, whether it's serving humanity, whether it's having children, whether it's, I don't even know what it is, okay? Finding your true essence, whatever, I don't know. Only you know. Only your soul knows. Your soul knows. Your soul is being activated and turned on right now. Literally, our souls are turning on. And the soul has that energy of the lion. The soul doesn't give a shit the limiting thoughts in the head. It doesn't care. The soul is going to say to you, get up anyways. Get up anyways. The soul's going to say to you, this is your desire. And then the limiting thoughts are going to tell you all the reasons why you can't. And those limiting thoughts, they will literally keep you paralyzed for the rest of your life. Until you start letting your soul lead you. And the soul, it wants you to believe in things that you cannot see physically right now. It needs you to believe in things that you can't see. It needs you to believe that life is going to get better. It needs you to believe that you deserve unconditional love. It needs you to believe that you can have abundance. It needs you to believe these things. It needs you to believe that life can be calm, that you can live in peace and still be in chaos. That you can trust life and life can still throw you around like a freaking rock in the river or a twig in the river. There is the energies right now are demanding you to remember who you are. And this is, you can, you know, I've been saying this a lot lately, like you can do all the healing work you want, all the trauma work you want, and you can do all of that. But at some point, your soul is going to wake the fuck up and say, get going. Get going. And so what does that even mean? It's determination. It's focus. It's trust. It's grit. Grit. Where no matter what you're feeling, no matter what you're thinking, no matter what is happening around you, no matter what anybody else is doing, you're the most powerful person in your life. You're the most transformational person in your life. You are the only person that can get you from point A to point B. You're the only person. Nobody else can get you there. People can help you. They can point the direction, but they don't even know. Nobody knows your soul but you. No one knows what's truly like in your beingness but you. No one knows where your compass is leading you but you. And most of our lives, we have been playing it as the little I. So what? This version of you is waking up. This version of you is saying, please trust me. Please listen to me. And we're so distracted. We're so distracted right now. We're distracted by every single story. We're distracted by all of the ways in which we need to figure out who we are and why we're doing what we're doing. The distractions of what people are doing to us, what the government's doing to us, all the horrible shit that's happening on the planet. I'm going to tell you something. This shit that we are recognizing and are continuing to recognize, it's not going anywhere soon. Nowhere soon. The evil, the corruption, the manipulation, the mind control, the nefarious forces that are out there, it's hanging for a while. You are being called to step into your power and to stop focusing on that. Like, it's here. But are you following what your soul is asking of you? Because that's how you change the world. You change the world by recognizing who you are as soul in the body, that there isn't an emotion or a thought or a behavior or a experience that could possibly change that. And that when you start doing that, your heart opens, compassion floods through you, acceptance of what is, a faith and trust in life. You realize that you're safe no matter what's happening. You become receptive to life, which means that you lean on people. You open to people. You need the support of people, meaning like, I'm going to open to strangers. I'm going to trust that people are good and they're kind. And if we continue to focus on all of the bad stuff, or if we continue to focus on all of the stuff that we need to change or fix within ourselves in order to receive what it is we want to receive, we're going to be in this loop for a very long time. Your soul doesn't give a shit. Your soul doesn't care about the limiting beliefs. Your soul doesn't care about what emotions you're feeling. Your soul doesn't care about the trauma you've had. Want to know what your soul cares about? That you, the little you, are listening to it so that you can take the action that needs to be taken so that the soul can experience what it came here to experience through the embodiment of a human. And so this little I, this aspect of us that we think that we are, right? The part of us that the lens that just thinks it's making choices, the part of us that that chooses how we're going to do life every single day. That is not the truest expression of you. The truest expression of you is this deep embodied soul. This fucking magnificent consciousness that resides within your body, that takes up space, that's regal, that speaks what it wants to speak, that loves in ways that that has never loved before, that opens to life in ways that it never has, and it doesn't care what anyone else is doing on social media. It doesn't care about, how they look or what they sound like or if people like them or not. The soul doesn't care. The soul just wants to be in life and fulfill what it came here to fulfill. And only you know what that is. We're not here to be in suffering. We're not. We are here to fulfill the embodiment of soul. About 7 months ago in June, I started listening to this audiobook by Aja Shanti. It was called Resurrecting Jesus. Changed my life. I've listened to it probably 5 times. Resurrecting Jesus by Aja Shanti. And I said to myself, it's all about the story of Jesus, but not through the lens of a religion, not through the lens of the dogma of religion, through this mystic that he was, right? And the stories that have been shared and weaved in and out of history based on this man. And I said to myself, you know what? These masters that walked the planet, there is no way that we are not here to do the exact same thing. And what they did, what Jesus did, or what other masters have done, which are basically just humans that embodied their souls and recognized who they were and freed themselves from any programming or matrix, or they freed themselves. They became free in body. They became soul. They embodied soul. So they knew who they were. They were connected to God or source or whatever you want to call it. Whatever. They're just a reflection of what we're capable of. And so I said to myself in June, I said, you know what? I am committed. I am committed to embodying my soul. Whatever that looks like, whatever I need to do, it doesn't matter. I am committed. I know that it's possible. This is not just some sort of like, Jesus or anyone else that walked the planet in this miraculous way. They are not some miraculous, holy shit, that's crazy, that's not possible. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This evolution in human consciousness is guiding us directly into what Jesus was capable of, which is just in the embodiment of soul. It's that simple, and yet it's very, very challenging. Right? And it is the evolution in human consciousness. It is where we are going as a collective field. And it's mind-blowing to me because we're actually doing it. And the profoundness of that humbles me and floors me every single time is that this embodiment of soul, this following your knowingness, your heart, your faith, or trust in life, following this deeper calling. First of all, it requires that you pull up your big girl and big boy pants. This is not about sitting in some sort of meditative space and breathing your way through this, or eating clean foods your way through this, or, I don't know, moving yourself into some high vibration to move through this. This is a badass warrioress, lioness energy that you have to force yourself into. Otherwise, you will be taken down by the limiting beliefs and the deep programming and mind control that has been inundating this human experience for thousands of years. You cannot bypass this. You cannot pray your way through this. You cannot meditate your way through this. This requires grit. This requires you to say to yourself, wait a second, I'm comparing myself again. Do I really want to keep comparing myself to other people? Do I really want to believe that others can do it, but I can't? Do I really want to believe that? Do I really want to believe that others can have this kind of love, but I can't? Do I want to believe that? Ask yourself that. Do I really want to believe that I can't have the job that I really want? This is the evolution in human consciousness. It's where you recognize, holy fuck, I could sit in a meditative state and I can raise my vibration all I want. But when I open my eyes and I step back out into life, guess what? There's an action that needs to be taken every single day, and you are taking an action in a world that is going to try to continue to convince you that you have to fight against it, resist it, fear it, be afraid of it, and cross your fingers that hopefully, maybe, if you're lucky, something good will happen. Oh, hell no. Absolutely not. This is a stepping into, a descending down into the body, not an expanding out. We're not expanding out and ascending out into something. We are descending so deeply into the body, because guess where your soul is, which is you? Right here. It's right here with your breath. There's a descending down into in order to activate and open up this deep compassion, this kindness, this love, this flow, this trust, the way in which we are designed to live, which is not in fear, decisiveness, divide, arguing over whether this happened or that happened, buying into this idea that you need to give people all this money so that you can be saved and that you can transform and heal and all of this stuff. No! Come back to you for a moment. Push pause on all the external stuff that you're focusing on. Push pause on it for a second. And come back into your desire, your heart's desire. Come back into all the fears that are controlling you. Let life rattle you. Let life throw you off course. Let life pull from you all the things that have kept you comfortable. Let life rattle you into your greatest life. If you're lucky, your life will rattle you into your greatest life. It will pull the most comfortable things that you think somehow are pacifying the courage for you to jump and leap. The soul is going to require you to have more courage this year than ever before. It's going to require you to turn down the volume of everybody else but you. It's going to require you to literally, physically, and metaphorically get out of bed every single day. It's going to demand you stay focused and determined on where you're going. I promise you, this is not easy. This is like crawling. I was saying this the other day. It's like crawling out of quicksand, you know? It's like you're scraping yourself back into in the first place what it is that you desire. You know, I think like this we're so programmed to give me a pill or just take this away from me. Tell me what I need to do. Tell me what I need to do. I'll just do it. And then if you tell me what I need to do and I do it, will I get what I want? The soul doesn't work like that. Evolution doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. You've got to choose. You've got to choose. You've got to choose where you're going. You've got to choose what you're focusing on. You've got to choose who you surround yourself with. You've got to choose the crutches that you still use. You've got to choose, who you're letting, have an impact in your life. You have to choose these things. I'm telling you, 2 years from now, we'll look back at this video and be like, holy shit, you were right. Right now, it's like, I think she might be saying something, but I'm not exactly sure what she means. Soul embodied. Man, it's next level. Things become peaceful even though there's chaos. Nothing needs to change and everything is okay. You're your biggest cheerleader and all you want to do is have compassion for other people. You're acutely aware of the divisiveness on this planet. We have plenty of years. But this is happening for many, many years. Plenty of years. Plenty of years to do this. Trust me. Pay attention to the divisiveness. Pay attention to what you feel like when you listen to people. Pay attention to, discernment is huge. You know, when we start to trust in life, when we start to really, really trust in life, and which means life's not out to get you. Your soul isn't out to get you. People aren't out to get you. This is a choice. You choose to believe this. You can continue to play in all of the stories out there of how horrific it is and how we are being controlled and being lied to and manipulated and all of that, poisoned and all of that. But something will start to happen to you when you start descending back down into your body even more and you start to integrate the soul and you start to open up your heart. You stop worrying about that stuff. you stop paying attention to it. You just do, because it's not what changes the world. It's not what changes the world. What changes the world, what changes our world that we're in right now is opening our hearts. And the way that you open a heart is that you descend down into your body. You come home. You start to drop into that soul. And when you do that, the soul doesn't give a shit about all the things that the little you has been worried about your whole life. Worried about the foods you eat, worried about the air you're breathing, worried about the trauma that you have, worried about, not having enough of this, worried about, I don't know, we worry about everything. We worry about everything. We're stressed and anxious about everything. We're in a huge amount of fear. And we have to start to choose to see life through a different lens, no matter what is still being shown to us. We don't wait until it's you don't wait until the external world has changed. You start choosing to see the world in a different way. That's what we have to do now. We've all had time to wake up. If you're on this live, you're aware of everything that's happening. It's going to continue to happen. Eventually, we'll start to realize, holy shit, I've got to get into my body. I've got to breathe my soul through my breath. And every step I take has to be the embodiment of God, right? And as I do that, my heart will open. I will trust in life. I will be kind. I will be compassionate. Over and over and over again. The more you embody this energy, which is the soul is the lion. It's the lion. It's your soul. The more you embody that, the more you become you, the you that you have always been since the moment you were incarnated into this body. Your soul has never left you that you think you are. Your soul is what came in. Your soul is what gave you and is giving you life. Your soul is your highest expression in physical form. Your soul is what connects you to God. Your soul is what is cheering the little you on. It's not a concept. It's not oh man, I hope you can feel your soul someday. No, it's right here, right now through your breath. It's through choice. It's through awareness. And Jesus is the greatest example, in my opinion. I mean, there's others, Mary Magdalene and others, but right now there is this pulse on the planet of this Christ consciousness coming alive. And it is a deep, deep reflection and reminder of who we are and what we're capable of in this lifetime. And we've got to stop playing small. We've got to stop playing small. We just have to choose that. And we've got to stop consuming we got to stop consuming all of the information. So it's destroying our faith in the world, our trust in the world. Again, you can focus on, all the crazy shit happening, or you can focus on the greatest miracles about to unfold for you. It's up to you. It's completely up to you. Eventually, humanity will understand. They'll remember this. This is all just a deep, deep remembrance. It's a deep remembrance. Man, though, pay attention to distractions, and don't let Don't let the insecurities, the self-doubt, the unworthiness, don't let it get you. Just practice and embody this energy all day long. What does my soul want? What does my soul know? What do I want? What's my deepest desire? What am I choosing to believe? Deep. What am I choosing to believe? What am I giving my power over to? And when am I going to stop? When am I going to stop? What am I focusing on? How much of my day am I focused on the external and how, all kinds of shit's going on out there or going bad? Or how much are you focused on opening yourself to life, opening yourself to the people around you? Let life gift you. Seriously. There's no mistake you're here. You came here on this planet for this time. You came here to create the greatest fucking life possible. You came here to remember your soul. You're a soul in a body. We came here to embody that. We came here to remember that. And all the other noise has to quiet in order for us to descend back down into body. It's what Jesus did. He descended down. Descended down into body. He didn't descend up and out into some woo. No. Get in your body. Trust your body. Trust feeling. Pay attention to thought. Demand what you want. Demand what you want in life. Go grab it. You deserve it. You deserve it. This is the year 2024. I don't care what's happening out there in all the corrupt systems. I don't give a shit. This is the year that you can literally change your entire life. This is the year where you can truly receive what it is that you may have been creating, manifesting, desiring for I don't know how long. But it's up to you. It's up to your focus. It's up to your focus. What are you focused on? And if you could create that, I'm telling you, if you trust what it is, what's in your heart, with your greatest desire, you will change the world because you are going to open your heart. They go side by side. And when you open your heart, you change the world because you start loving the heck out of the world. You start having compassion for people that you can't understand. You start being kind. You start literally emanating out a frequency that you can't create on your own. You just can't. It's fake if you're trying to create this vibration and frequency of I love everyone, I love everyone, I love everyone. It's just bullshit. The vibration and frequency of love is activated when you get your ass back into your body and you descend back down and you show up in life every single day focused on life being good, on life being positive, on life serving you. That life isn't out to get you. People aren't out to get you. That you're out to open to and receive from people, and people are out to open and receive from you. I'm telling you. Telling you. I'll give you a quick story and then I'm going to go. When you start focusing, when you start living through the recognition of soul, like right here there's soul, right here there's soul, right here there's soul, right? And your heart opens, your heart just like the heart, it just starts to open, right? And you're embodied. It's a whole different experience. So quick story and then I'm going to go. A lot of you guys know that I just came back from Africa. It was life-changing. I had so many experiences that just opened my heart and grounded me into my body and really activated my soul. And so since I've been back, I've been deeply embodied. Like there's a peace in me that I feel that I've never felt before. There's a recognition of just the divinity and the divine intelligence that we all hold. That there is this divine connection weaving in and out of all of us. And I can't explain it. I'm just in a trusting space with life like I've never been. But I went to my yoga class the other day. How do you open your heart to people that just want to take? I mean, you focus on who you're choosing to share life with, you know, and you start to look at people that are taking through the eyes of compassion, and you stop giving. So I'm in yoga class and I'm in the front row, and there's this man behind me that I've seen 100 times, but we've never said hello to each other because I'm very closed off. Prior to Africa, very closed off. I rarely look at people. I rarely smile at people. Like I'm just closed. I have this energy of like, don't really talk to me. I don't know what it is, but it's how I've been for a long time until Africa. When I got back from Africa, I opened. So I'm in the front row, and I'm doing my yoga practice, and this man that I've seen 100 times was practicing right behind me. We're doing Bikram yoga, so it's sweaty and hot, and his mat is really close to mine. But it didn't matter to me. Okay, I was so embodied, and the experience of embodiment is just so juicy. So I'm in class and I'm embodied, which means I'm grounded in, I'm present. I'm realizing that there's this beautiful energy in the room. I'm grateful to be doing yoga. My heart's wide open. I can't explain this. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure many of you have felt it. And I'm just grateful, and I don't know. Anywho, we get done with the class and I'm laying there, and and I'm visualizing all these other souls in the room and what a gift it is to be doing yoga with him and blah, 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 blah. Right? And I get done and I'm laying there, and he comes over to me and he bends down and he says, "Thank you so much for it was such a gift to be able to practice next to you. Thank you so much for your practice." I don't know what else he said, right? But I knew in that moment that it wasn't me he was talking to, the little Lori. He was talking to my soul. He was talking to this embodied soul that was playing the role of Lori. And it was reflecting to him his soul. It was reflecting to him peace. It was reflecting to him calm. It was a reflection of himself. And it was felt. I didn't say anything to him. I didn't speak to him. I didn't say, "Hey, I just want you to know I got back from Africa. I'm totally embodied right now. I'm feeling my soul like never before. My heart's wide open. And I'm going to be like beaming you all kinds of like beautiful love." I didn't say that to him. I just practiced embodiment. I practiced knowing that I was soul embodied. I practiced gratitude. And practicing means I didn't force it. It just was. I just was experiencing this. And he felt it. And that's how we change the world. That's how we change the world. We don't change the world by coming into yoga class and bitching and moaning about every horrible thing that's happening on the planet right now. That's not how we change the world. We change the world by being the reflection of who we are to other people. That's how you do it. And you start by being able to do that for yourself. And you start by this energy. Embody this. Tattoo this into your being right now. Don't let anybody in your life stop you. Don't let any fear stop you. There is something unique about you that only you have. There is something profound about you that only you have. We each have our own unique signature, and everybody needs you. Everybody needs your heart. They need your compassion. They need your kindness. They need your voice. They need your love. They need your body. They need you in whatever capacity that you're being called to show up. It's all hands on deck. And this is how you get there. I love you guys. Mwah.